What is up, guys? We are back with the first round coverage of the 2019 Prairie Dog Open out here in Lawton, Oklahoma. Once again, we are at Elmer Thomas Disc Golf Course. This tournament is brought to you by Hyzerbomb Discs, Hilton Garden Inn, Madigan's Lawn Care and Landscaping, Lawton and Fort Sill Convention and Visitors Bureau, Great Plains Technology Center, Perkins Communication, and the Lawton Disc Golf Club. So far, we've got Emerson Keith leading the pack at 4 under par, Thomas Windover 2 back, Alex is 3 back of Emerson, and then we got Micah sitting at even. So getting straight into it, this is hole 10 and it's par 3, super short, 258 feet, and it's really just right there in front of you.
Yes.
Nothing dangerous about it. There is the pond on the left side that does come into play, but most of these guys are going to be taking that out by throwing the hyzer over the tree here on the right side.
Yeah, I'd say this is probably the easiest hole out here.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, no.
That is a rare sight from Emerson Keith. Just pulling that one right, and he's going to be out of bounds.
Guess what disc that was, too?
A harp.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did that not come back at all?
Yeah, it must have been a weird wind here. And here we got Alex.
Yeah,
a little bit riskier.
Definitely got a little bit lucky there. He was
Yeah.
telling me that he's aiming just to go right in front of that
Yeah.
that bush there, but he snuck through the backside, which is fortunate.
Yeah. And really the only danger here is there is also some OB behind the basket, so you have to be wary of going long. There's OB lining the right side as well. But
Got the shield there from Micah. Do that really nice.
Yep. Here is Emerson for a 3 save.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Look at that. That was like 80 to 90 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, that was uphill,
that
too.
was a long putt and a great par save from Emerson.
I'm sure
He was telling me before this, he was like mad. He was like, I haven't hit a big putt yet.
Oh, like right before this?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it was literally the hole before this,
Wow.
and then I was like, there's a big one. He was kind of mad that it was to save par, though.
Yeah, well.
Can't birdie them all, Emerson.
No, you can't. Thomas just a little bit short again, and
Micah with another unfortunate splash out.
yeah, Micah's having some weird things happen in the putting circle.
Yeah.
Alex,
Nice.
easy birdie there for him.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to try to not go behind those those trees on the next couple rounds, hopefully.
Right. We got Thomas.
Cleaning up his par.
We'll stay at 2 under par. And we are on to hole 11. This is a par 5. This is the longest hole on the course. It's 891 feet. As you can see, you're throwing over the pond. There is a Mando on the right side. There's a big American flag pole, which it was kind of weird to not see that American flag flying on that thing, because last time we were here, it's huge.
Yeah.
A huge flag. But most of these guys are really just going to be playing a distance shot, try and end up in the middle, maybe on the left side towards the edge of the pond, and then from there you have a second shot, which some of these guys can go for, depending on how much distance you get on your first shot, but most of these guys are going to be laying up and then just dropping their birdie.
Yeah, and Alex flexing out one of those destroyers and really, really pushing that OB line. Stays in bounds, though.
Emerson just playing it safe, nice and high.
Yeah, he's going with this defender.
Good angle. And that should crash down nicely.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
Got Thomas trying to get one out there. Yes.
That's
Just
a
right up
good
there by
position.
Emerson, yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a good feeling whenever you're somewhat close to Emerson, because he just
Right.
goes so far.
Micah with a nice shot as well. He's going to be on that right side.
Yeah, and Thomas is just going for max distance here. Oh. Now, was that saving him from going OB?
It saved him from
Okay.
missing the Mando, because that flagpole once again is a Mando. So
Yeah.
stays in bounds there. A little fortunate considering he definitely kind of shanked that one.
And Alex knows he can't quite get all the way up to the basket from where he was at, so he's just putting himself in a good position.
Yep. He should have an easy layup for his birdie.
I'm kind of surprised to see Micah go forehand here.
Yeah. Maybe that's just the angle he wanted.
Yeah. Emerson trying to go massive.
And that looks like it's turning a little bit too much, but gets a good amount of distance. And he'll have a long look for eagle, probably about 80 feet.
It's definitely in his range. We just saw that.
Yeah.
Here's Thomas after hitting that light pole, unfortunately, and fortunately.
This one's flipping up on him.
Got a nice little skip there.
Yeah, good ground play. He's still going to have some work for his birdie, though.
Alex super solid with that pig, as always.
And Micah, not going with that sharp hyzer upshot this time.
No. Not enough room on the left side of the basket.
No. And Emerson tried to give it a little floaty run there. Not quite enough on it. And looks like we're going to have Thomas tapping in for a par. Alex makes good for the birdie, though. He will move to 3 under par. And then we got Micah, who will be tapping in the birdie as well.
Yeah, it's definitely on like the softer side for par 5s.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a par 5 mainly because of the Mando and like the OB on the left side too, with the pond in play. All right, hole 12. This is a par 3. It is 390 feet, and this is a blind shot. You're throwing over trees initially to get to this other side of the pond. You're not really throwing over the pond directly. It's just kind of a little peninsula in the pond.
Yeah.
Most of these guys will be throwing a forehand like we see Alex doing here, or a big flex shot over the top.
Yeah, and that's going to be in pretty good position. I think that's going to be a little bit short, though.
Yeah. Here's Emerson.
And that's probably about 50 maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more, actually. It's going to play like 70, being downhill, or the putt's uphill.
I can't imagine Micah getting all the way up there with this straight hyzer, but he'll be safe, though.
Yeah. And that was definitely a great block from Thomas there.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's a drop zone.
Yeah.
And
dude, seriously, the drop zone on this hole is like the most clutch one out here for sure.
Oh yeah.
Because from where he was at,
that's
like tomahawk range.
Yeah. If that.
I mean,
he still had some distance.
Just to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Alex for 2.
Well, just finds the limb.
You see me move back.
It's going to be Emerson from about 50, 60 feet.
Dang,
oh, yeah, there's a long one.
At the very end. Look at that. Boop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's starting to heat up with the putter, boys.
Yep.
And girls.
And that moves him to 6 under par. He now has 3 strokes on the entire card. Or at least the next person in line. It's going to be Thomas to save bogey. He'll be tapping in a double, unfortunately. Alex stays at 3 under par. We got Micah staying at 1. And then Thomas, unfortunately, moving to even. All right, hole 13. This is a par 3. It is 288 feet. Very downhill. Super easy hyzer with either a forehand or a backhand. You really just want to hit that hill at a nice sharp angle to prevent excessive ground action.
Emerson going with that Boston Bruins justice, and not shocked to see that within 15 feet. Alex going Firebird, trying to spike it in.
Yeah, and he just put that one a little too wide,
Yeah.
but he gets good ground play and rolls right inside the circle.
Micah going Firebird as well. Or no. Harp, sorry about that.
I was going to say, that didn't look like the flight of a Firebird.
Yeah, definitely Harp.
And Thomas puts it right there.
Yeah, pretty simple hole. I mean,
Yeah.
just wide open.
Yeah, this is a must get.
The only real mistake you can do is just going deep and getting stuck behind or down in those trees.
Yeah.
Nice putt from Alex there.
From that angle, it almost looked like there was like mountains in the background. I mean, the Wichita Mountains are here in Lawton. If you guys didn't know, the second highest point in Oklahoma is in Lawton. It's Mount Scott. It's second to the Black Mesa Plains. So,
which is basically an anthill in Colorado.
Right. Pretty much. And Micah with a nice birdie. We got Thomas tapping in the birdie as well. We have our first star frame, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we had one on the front nine.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hole 14, this is a par 3. It is 342 feet. This one is very uphill. The path on the right is OB, so most of these guys are going to be throwing a forehand on that left side. There is the Mando that prevents you from taking the skip shot over the path on the right. So here we have Emerson going with a forehand, something nice and overstable.
Yep, it's that stiletto he's been throwing all around.
Oh, yeah. And he puts it right there. Should be able to make a birdie.
And he knew it immediately.
Yep, that was sawed off from Alex.
And this is Alex's hole, too. This is like...
right in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, he should for sure be birding this one.
Yeah, and he's going to be well short. Not happy about that one. And here is Micah. Looks like he's going to be throwing the forehand as well.
That just needs to get up.
Yeah, and he's having some issues turning over the forehand this round.
Yeah.
He's definitely not quite adjusting.
Yeah, he's just putting too much ante on it, trying to get too much flex.
Yeah. Thomas with a great shot. He went straight at it with something nice and overstable.
Yes, that destroyer.
Put a little bit of Anheuser on it and trusted that flex back.
Savage for 2. Oh, a little wind.
Oh, and that was a good run from Alex.
Man, I feel bad for Tom. I mean, that's his only mistake with this putter is just coming up like inches short.
Yeah.
Not even that short, just barely.
Yep. Emerson definitely disappointed about that one. He makes those all day.
It's crazy because Emerson could be like 11, 12 down right now.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
He's had a lot of just weird mistakes that he doesn't usually do. I guess that's good whenever you're leading the group by 3 and you're making mistakes left and right.
Right. That's a 1,000 rated player for you.
Yeah.
They just don't take bogeys.
No.
As long as you can par out, you're still somewhat in the mix. Well, obviously not on the Pro Tour.
Well,
you got to get birdies on the Pro Tour.
Yeah, with Paul out there, you have to get 19 birdies to win.
Exactly. Right. Hole 15, this is a par 3. It is 333 feet. Another easy hole. The only danger here is going to be the road that plays OB behind the basket. But you can throw a soft turning backhand shot with a putter or mid-range because it is downhill, or you can throw a forehand as well.
Yeah, and Emerson's going with the Keystone, which is the first time he's thrown it all around. He putts with them every hole, but
yeah,
usually throws that hard, but he wanted a little more straight of a shot, and yeah, I say it worked out.
Here's Alex opting for the sidearm, and that is sawed off.
Yeah.
Knew it immediately. He's going to be outside the circle.
Yeah, luckily he didn't
about
take a
50
skip,
feet.
though.
Yeah, that grass is pretty thick on that left side, so not a lot of skips there. Here is Micah adjusting from Alex's shot.
Beautiful.
Putting it right next to the basket.
Well.
Maybe, but
that's
and
annoying.
that rolls 25 feet away. That's unfortunate.
Here's Thomas with his destroyer. Yeah, it's going to be fading too early, too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that'll work.
He's going to take that roll, and they're lined up there on that left side.
Yeah, the hill's definitely more intense in person.
Yeah.
And there goes Alex, just doing Alex things.
Silky smooth with it.
That was like the coolest finish. Just kind of jog it off.
Yep. Moves him to 5 under par. Here is Emerson for his 2. Oh,
see,
my goodness.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Oh.
No. And Thomas just a little bit too high.
I mean, at least he made an adjustment though, and I think the wind was pretty hefty right here.
Yeah,
too.
it got a
We're
little
seeing
gusty.
some.
You're on a little bit higher of a point in the park, so
Yeah, we're seeing some.
the wind's
lifts.
definitely there. But some unfortunate pars from these guys being inside the circle. Everyone's staying at their current scores, except Alex. Furthest one out and cans the birdie.
Yeah, I'll putting him.
Yep. Hole 16, this is a par 3, 318 feet. The road on the left side plays out of bounds, and then there also is a little overflow tunnel behind the basket to the left. It's kind of an OB zone there as well. This hole is pretty much a standard hyzer for these guys.
Nice.
Yep. Got Alex throwing a Thunderbird there.
We got Emerson with the Pioneer.
Popping that out there, nice and sharp angle, and checks up right next to the basket. Yeah, this hole's pretty much just a CTP challenge for these guys.
Yeah, and then there's the hole right after this, which is like the complete opposite.
Right. Micah with a nice shot as well. He'll be about 25 feet. Thomas putting it up there as well. He's a little bit shorter than the other guys. He'll be just outside the circle.
Don't roll. Okay.
Literally, like you said, inches too short. If he could just get that up.
I know, and it looks like such an easy adjustment, but as we all know, while you're playing, you're trying to do it. It's just not working.
You'll adjust and then hit the band.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Yep.
Just gotta stay true to what you know and just hope they fall.
Thomas saving par. Alex with the CTP dropping in the birdie.
Oh, he didn't go through the legs that
Pulling
time.
some tricks. We'll move him to 6 under par, and we are on to hole 17. This is the beast. It is a par 3 at 468 feet. It does carry pretty downhill. There is a flex forehand line on the left side, which not many players take. Most of these guys have a good amount of distance, so they'll be taking this hyzer on the right side. You just want to make sure to get it over the trees there.
Wow.
And, as you can see, Alex just putting it about circle's edge.
That is such an incredible shot, dude.
Yeah.
Emerson's trying to go a little bit straighter, more over the top of those trees.
Yeah, it looks
looks
like
like around them.
Looks like he's throwing that Ballista Pro, and
Oh my gosh.
gives it a nice little run. A little bit more oomph on that, and that was in the basket.
They're making this look way easier than it really is, trust
Yeah.
me.
And Micah, this is looking a little too low. Oh, gets through the tree, though, on
Yeah,
the
it's
right
fine.
side. He put it
Being
wide
over there
enough.
is fine.
Yeah.
You just don't want to be stuck in that tree in the middle. That's
Yeah.
where bad news is.
And Thomas just kind of pulling that one, but I
And
think
that's
he
inbounds.
sneaks. Yeah. Yeah, that little grass patch there is out of bounds, as you can see, but he barely squeaked in bounds.
Yeah, we all thought it was OB like, out of his hand, and
Yeah.
then we get up there. Oh, that's a nice surprise.
Yeah.
And this is, I mean, you gotta be thinking just laying this one up with the downslope.
Yeah, absolutely. 'Cause if you airball that one, you're going about 30 past,
Yeah.
if not further.
Yeah.
Alex with the savage birdie right there
Yeah.
on the 468-foot bomber.
Feels like an eagle though, honestly.
Gives the cage a little booty bump there.
Can't say I've seen that before.
Nope, that's a first.
That's a Alex special.
Yep.
Emerson with a great birdie as well.
Yeah, that moves him to 9 under par.
Wish we had the UDIS stats to see how many twos there were on this hole.
Right.
Not many, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I would guess this whole average to like 3.4.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Because you know a decent amount got some OB strokes.
Yeah, definitely. And Micah for par as well. And we are on to the last hole. Hole 18, this is a par 3. It's 318 feet uphill. There is a drop zone right there on that little concrete slab that you see. There is a little pond behind the basket with a little water fountain that is really beautiful, but it is OB.
It is OB.
You're really just trying to land it right there before the basket, try and crash something into the hill. You really just don't want to throw it too far on this one.
Yeah, the forehand is definitely the way to go, in my opinion, if you have it. And yeah, just spike it right into the hill and hopefully get a little bit of a trickle up to the basket and tap in your birdie. Emerson going with that stiletto again. Oh, that came out early, didn't it?
Yeah, it definitely did. But he should still have a look. Yeah, that's
Hopefully
fine.
that rock's not too much in his way.
Yeah.
Mike is going stiletto as well.
Yep. Going to be flexing out a forehand.
That needs a lot of turn. Yeah.
And that's fine. He looked disappointed in it.
Well, I thought it came out early too. I thought it was going to
Yeah.
Hyzer weight earlier, but it kind of held that turn a little bit longer than expected.
Thomas put one right up there. He'll have an open look. And the rock's not.
It's enough to mess with you.
Yeah.
The flight of the disc is not really in the way,
Yep.
and
But
Emerson
it's not in
cashes
his
it.
He is going to finish at 10 under par.
Really a solid round for
Very solid
for how
round.
many mistakes he made that
Yeah,
round.
he definitely should have been a solid 14, 15 down.
Thomas with a super confident looking putt for his birdie.
Yep. He finishes at 2 under par. We got Micah.
Oh no.
Just a little bit right side.
Alex moving 8 down with a really good round as well.
Yeah, really finished up strong on the back 9. Got the birdies where he needed them. And
Yeah, he started off pretty slow actually.
yeah, ended up with a strong finish. And that is going to conclude the first round coverage of the 2019 Prairie Dog Open. Coda Hatfield, our boy,
Was it
boy
10
wonder.
1060 something?
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
1066 rated round, shooting a 14 under par. He made those putts that Emerson missed.
Yep,
And,
absolutely.
We got Emerson behind at 10 under par, Alex Savage and Billy Engel both at 8 under par. So we will be seeing those guys next round.
Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. You can check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and we'll see you guys for round 2.